Hi, this is Roy, and it's been a long time since I did an update on my car, or my daughter's car, and I think since the last update I've done a lot of work. I've replaced the head gasket, was the first thing that I knew had to be done. As I did that, I replaced the water pump, I replaced all the pulleys over here, replaced the timing belts. I had to go to the junkyard and I found some valves that I had to replace, and replace the spark plugs, put all new gaskets. When I put it all back together, I cleaned up the engine a lot. What else did I do? There's more. I had to change the engine mounts and the transmission mounts. Anyway, I still have some problems, two problems that I know of that I need to get done, and I'm hoping somebody can help me out because I cannot figure out where the I think there's a vacuum leak and I can't figure out where it's at. And the reason I think that is because there's a hissing sound coming from this vent right here. That vent goes over here to the air filter, goes right into the carburetor. And actually, if I put my ear right there, I can hear the hissing sound coming from inside that tube. It's definitely coming from the carburetor right here. There's a hissing, so I don't know where the valve leak is. So anyway, you can hear it right here. It's just, I'll start the car and let you hear it. The other thing is, I put a new valve cover, not a new valve cover, but a new valve cover gasket on here, and oil keeps leaking from the groove all the way around up to here, through the side, all the way to this side. Oil is dripping out onto the exhaust manifold and causing it to smoke. And when I drive the car, it's splashing around, and so a lot of it ends up over here where it's all wet, and then it drips down to the ground. So at first I was racking my head trying to figure out where the oil leak was. Well, it's coming from here, and it was smoking. That was a bad sign. So it does have a leak on the floor, small one. It doesn't leak when I don't run the car, but when I start the car and it's splashing around, it starts coming out slowly from that groove. And I've tightened the bolts down to the torque spec, and I don't want to over tighten them. So I might get another valve gasket and try it, or take it off. Maybe it didn't seat properly when I put it on, but this is the second time I took it off and put it back on, and it's still doing it. So I don't know. I'm wondering if I could put sealer around the gasket all the way around, because in the manual it just said to put it around this right here, and it also said put it around the camshaft covers, which are the same, which look like that. I'm going to start the car. I'm going to let you hear it. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds a lot better than it did when I bought it. With the, it was smoking out the tailpipe, and it didn't run this smooth. But I drove it too, and it drives really good too. But the check engine light does come on when I slow down, like when I'm making a turn, and then it comes, and then it turns off when I accelerate. So, but here's what this sounds like. But it's also coming from right here. Definitely from the carburetor. Okay, and then in that groove, when I drive it, especially when I come back, you'll see it leaking onto the exhaust manifold there, and then causing a lot of smoke coming out of it. So I don't know, this might be a fire hazard. That's why I'm afraid I'm not going to let my daughter drive it yet until I solve these things. So if anybody knows, let me know.